Coming up on the list, who says honeymoons are just for newlyweds? 3 new trends that will have you saying I do. Plus, stop lugging your junk to the front yard. 3 ways to have a virtual garage sale. But first, miracles can happen. Amazing lessons from a mutt who's changing lives around the world. That's at the top of our list right now.
A stray dog, an ultra-marathoner, and the Gobi Desert in China. This unlikely combination became a viral phenomenon last year, and now a book about Dion Leonard and his dog Gobi is charming readers all over the world. We had a chance to talk with the runner about his unbreakable bond with a little dog that is teaching big lessons. It's at the top of the list.
I'm Dion Leonard, and this is Gobi the dog.
Gobi got her name after meeting Dion in the most unconventional of ways while he was running a 7-day, 155-mile ultra-marathon across the Chinese Gobi Desert.
You're in the most inhospitable conditions in the world. You're across a desert, temperatures ranging up to 125 degrees, and it can be brutal day and night. So this little stray dog beside me now, she actually joined me on day 2 of the race.
And from that point on, Gobi started teaching her running pal some important lessons, starting with winning isn't everything.
On day 3 of the race, Gobi would be running behind me, and she would actually stop as I would enter a large river crossing, and she would actually stop on the riverbank and she would start whining and squealing and barking and yelping at me as I moved my way across the river.
So Dion had to make a choice.
Do I keep going to try and win the race, or do I stop and help out this little stray dog?
He turned back and ended up finishing the race with her in 2nd place.
She wore me down during the week, and she finally got into my heart, and that was it then. I made her a promise that I was going to bring her back to the UK and to be part of our family.
But Gobi just couldn't get on a plane. She had to go through a lot of red tape, which taught Dion his 2nd lesson, determination.
The next day after the race had been completed, I actually had to fly back to Edinburgh. Someone put up their hand to say that they would look after Gobi for me.
While Dion was home raising money for Gobi's rescue, the unthinkable happened. Gobi ran away.
So I received a phone call to say that she was missing in a city of 3 million people in Urumqi in northwest China.
So he flew back, hoping against all odds that he would find his friend.
I set up a search team and volunteers to scour the city for her, and after 10 days and a real roller coaster ride, we made the miracle happen, and we found Gobi. And it was one of the best days of my life.
It seems like a miracle. After surviving the harsh desert and being alone in a huge city, Gobi was finally reunited with Dion. And was able to meet her new mom, where she taught her final lesson: the importance of family.
I always say that finding Gobi was one of the hardest things I've ever done, and her finding me was actually one of the best things that's happened to me.
They're living happily at home together, and their next journey is all about helping others find that same happiness.
But we've also been really lucky and fortunate to be able to share Gobi's story to help other stray dogs around the world as well, and by actually sharing the story of Gobi's journey.
You can find out more about their incredible journey by going to thelistTV.com. Finding Gobi,
and she's loving being here, and she's really living the dream now,
is on the top of the list.
If the story of Dion and Gobi inspired you to sell your possessions and travel the world, good news! Lindsay Granger found 3 great apps to help you have a virtual garage sale. Lindsay, show me your app.
A new report says more than $4 million is made weekly from garage sales. I have a few apps that will let you get in on the money without stepping out of the house. First up, Garage Sale, and that's with a V.
It's the free app that makes it simple to buy and sell everyday things in your area.
The app even has an added layer of security.
We manually review members and the items they're selling to make sure you're dealing with real people you can trust.
And selling is easy. Just add a short description and it's on your feed and ready to sell within 30 seconds. And what good is a yard sale if no one knows about it? Cue next door.
Here you can meet your neighbors, get recommendations for local services, and learn about neighborhood events.
The free app is a private social network for residents in your community. You can use it to alert people that your items are on sale and so much more.
Whether you want to spread the word about a new park, find an owner for that bookcase in your garage, or be alerted of recent crimes in your area, Nextdoor makes it easy to keep up with everything going on in your neighborhood.
Users can feel safe and secure knowing everyone on the app is an approved nearby resident.
All members must verify that they live in the neighborhood. You can be confident that your communications stay within a trusted environment designed just for you and your neighbors.
And finally, Spock.
Stop! Earn money with your phone and things you don't use anymore. Photo chat ka-ching.
The app is billed as the place to sell your beautiful things. So perhaps your expensive china, a television, or even a designer bike. Things you wouldn't want to haggle over at a yard sale. The free app creators boast that it keeps your items visually flattering by showcasing listings with a bigger picture than most garage sale apps. What apps are you using to start your mobile garage sale? Tweet me at IamLindsayG and show me your app.
We want to celebrate the stuff you sold with a summer cocktail. You may not have any white sand to sink your toes into, but you're probably pretty close to a bar that'll make you feel like you do. We're toasting the tropics at some of the best beach bars across America.
There's nothing like watching the sun go down at the beach. But if there is no beach nearby, then there's nothing like watching a drink go down at a beach-style bar. We found 3 sandy substitutions to kick up your feet. First up, Hula's Modern Tiki in Phoenix, Arizona.
We wanted to bring a little tiki culture to the valley, and we wanted to sort of put a new modern urban spin on it.
Owner Dana Mule created a little oasis in the Arizona desert. They have the classic cocktails covered, but the secret to a good tiki bar is more than one element.
Bringing, those old school ingredients together, having food that's reflective of not just Hawaii, but any of the Polynesian islands. It's not food, it's not drinks, it's an experience.
You'll want to try the classic Mai Tai at Hula's or one of their creative craft cocktails.
We've created an entirely different list that brings in a lot more artisan ingredients. Everything's handmade, everything's hand muddled.
Making our way north, take a sip at the Sip and Dip in Great Falls, Montana.
And I get a lot of questions about the mermaids and mermen here at the Sip and Dip.
The famous Sip and Dip Lounge was built in the 60s and features a glass wall between the bar and swimming pool where you can watch mermaids and mermen perform underwater acrobatics. Or if you're lucky, blow you a kiss. Tropical drinks abound as the legendary musician piano Pat Spoonheim serenades the crowd just like she's been doing since 1962. Heading south to Bayou Country, Tiki Tolteca in New Orleans, Louisiana. Tiki Tolteca sits in the French Quarter and has a Latin American spin with a bit of fire thrown in. Everything from small cocktails to shareable drinks to tiki gummy shots are served along with a fresh helping of DJ music and costume parties. Bringing the beach to your town across America.
Another place to expand your culinary horizons during the summer season, state fairs. So let's look at some of the most jaw-dropping, eye-popping, belly-busting, mind-boggling, crazy fair foods on the lowdown. State fair season is kicking off. The rides, the shows, the food. Every year, vendors compete for customers by creating outlandish offerings. We're saving room for these 3 fantastic fair foods. Oh, yeah. First up, deep-fried Kool-Aid at the Orange County Fair.
Unbelievable.
Well, believe it. Cherry Kool-Aid serves as the base for batter that is deep-fried and covered in powdered sugar.
Doughy, but definitely all the deliciousness.
Over 100,000 are sold every year.
You won't be able to find it anywhere else but here. When you do take a bite into it, it tastes just like Kool-Aid.
This will be gone very, very soon.
The Orange County Fair is up and running now until August 13th.
Find a hole!
Next, get dinner and a show with Island Noodles at the Wisconsin State Fair.
Island Noodles is a traditional Hawaiian dish.
The buckwheat noodle dish is flame-tossed with 23 different vegetables and a special Hawaiian sauce.
I love the Island Noodles. I come back every year for them, and they're fantastic every year.
The Wisconsin State Fair lasts from August 3rd to the 13th. And finally, chocolate-covered scorpions at the Arizona State Fair.
Ready?
These creepy crawlers are served sans stinger and dipped in sweet chocolate. but they're definitely not for the faint of heart.
Oh, that's horrible.
See, it's fine, ain't it?
It's crunchy, but it's not that bad.
The Arizona State Fair runs from October 6th through the 29th. Epicurean adventures at state fairs is what's on the lowdown.
Get this, 99% of couples who choose a traditional wedding ceremony will take a honeymoon. Coming up, 3 trendy twists on their tradition that everyone will love. Plus, this little girl is hilariously taking the internet by storm. You've got to see this. And must-have pet products to pamper your pooch. Stay tuned, there's more coming up on the list.
Sports. They're full of amazing athletes, tons of emotion, and incredible drama. And TV shows and movies about sports are as well. We've got a list of upcoming sports entertainment options that'll have you cheering on the hot list.
Let's go shock the world. Let's go.
The first new sports entertainment option, Ballers.
Wow!
Season 3 of the HBO show, which stars Dwayne Johnson as the head of a sports management company, debuts this Sunday night.
You feel me?
I mean, I feel you. What do you mean? Do I understand? Yeah, I understand.
It's executive produced by Mark Wahlberg, who also headed up a similar HBO hit, Entourage. Just like that show, this one's all about fame, money, and what it does to you.
And it's all yours if you want it.
And if you want to watch a sports movie, Goon, Last of the Enforcers is at number 2.
You want to go?
Sean William Scott stars in the sequel to the 2011 movie Goon, about a guy whose sole purpose on his hockey team is to beat the puck out of his opponents. The rated R comedy hits theaters and then keeps the hits on coming September 1st.
Here we go!
Now let's go to our next movie, which is less violence but just as much intensity. Borg McEnroe at number 3.
It's the perfect rivalry. The baseline player and the net rusher.
McEnroe is the bigger talent, but playing Borg is like being hit by a sledgehammer.
In theaters September 15th, this film depicts the harrowing 1980 Wimbledon showdown between Bjorn Borg and the screaming John McEnroe, played by, and how appropriate is this, Shia LaBeouf.
The ball was on the line! Shut up!
Yikes! Who knew tennis could be so ferocious?
You know I go out there and I give everything for this game?
And tennis fans will love this. The week after that movie hits theaters, we'll get another star-studded movie about the sport. Battle of the Sexes is at number 4.
The battle you've all been waiting to see.
I'm done talking, let's play.
This is the epic tale of top female player Billie Jean King, who took on a former top male player and truly chauvinistic jerk Bobby Riggs back in 1973.
I am not saying that women don't belong on the court. Who would pick up the balls otherwise?
Oh my God.
Emma Stone and Steve Carell star as the 2 tennis players, and one thing's for sure, watching them will remind you that female athletes and females in general can be just as impressive as us fellas.
I'm gonna be the best. That way I can really change things.
Sports entertainment for the win on the hot list.
All right, from tennis nets to spoiled pets. As lucky as we are to live in America, many of our pets are pretty fortunate too, when you consider that they now get to enjoy everything from pet spas and puppuccinos to customized cat music. First world pet products are what's trending.
Being a pet these days is great. They're spoiled with everything from dog spas and cat hotels to fancy high-end food.
A perfect combination.
But we found products to take their comfort and leisure to a whole new level. GG's. Starting with the Bubble-tastic Bacon Bubble Blower. Yep, this is for real, and supposedly your dog will go crazy for the included bacon-scented bubbles.
I don't know how Jeter feels about the bacon bubbles, but I'm now kind of hungry.
Grab this at Walmart for about $38. Hopping to number 2 on our list, the Easy Mount Window Bed. It sticks securely to any window and holds up to 60 pounds. While this was designed for cats, our long-eared furry friends like a room with a view too. Bounce on over to Chewy.com where it sells for about $35. Finally, always be prepared for a rainy day.
Yep, what every pampered pooch needs, a dog umbrella.
It's easy to attach to your leash.
Poor Jeter.
Getting your dog to like it, that's a little more challenging. You'll find the dog umbrella on Amazon for around $15. And cat lovers, we didn't forget about you. Claw your way way on over to thelisttv.com to discover customized cat music.
We elicit feline feelings.
Keeping our pets spoiled with over-the-top pet products is what's trending.
Of course, most of us try to take care of ourselves, but it seems like every time a healthy ingredient pops up, it ends up in the snack food aisle covered in salt and sugar. But no worries, Teresa Strasser found a way to shape up your snacks on The Breakdown.
Nutrition expert Dr. Anthony Balduzzi is on a mission to cut through the healthy marketing hype and shape up our snacks.
There's a big market out there in using these big catchphrases and healthy ingredients, and we think that these snacks are healthy, but they're actually not, especially when it comes to popcorn.
Which is the first snack we're shaping up.
You can make it at home with some great easy ingredients and have about, 1/10 of the calories.
Start with some spray-on olive oil, a pinch of sea salt, a dash of Tabasco.
The powerhouse you can add is some nutritional yeast. 1 tablespoon has 8 grams of protein.
I love this. Next, if you're feeling blue, go darker. Dark chocolate, minus the pastry, is a natural antidepressant.
It can help curb your appetite and even make you feel better.
But you have to get the right dark chocolate to reap the benefits.
Definitely want something over 75%. So you're basically cutting your sugar by 75% by getting a darker chocolate.
But does it taste 100% bitter?
91% bitter.
We'll sweeten it up by making it part of a yogurt parfait. It's Greek yogurt, a pinch of stevia, and banana slices. Garnish with a square of dark chocolate, and you'll be all smiles.
Good research shows that this, helps with the appetite, helps with the hunger, and makes you feel happier.
Finally,
each pint has a soft, gooey core.
We love Ben & Jerry's, but for everyday snacking, Dr. Balduzzi says we gotta go low-cal. Arctic Zero is one of many naturally sweetened brands taking over the freezer aisle.
These guys are around 150 calories per pint.
Oh my gosh, now you're speaking my language because I'm a volume eater. And each pint packs some power.
Around 16 grams of protein in a pint.
And it won't make your monkey chunky or your hubby chubby.
Perfect. Need we say more?
That's it. Getting our snacking in shape on The Breakdown.
5 ways to win at life with The List. Know the next big thing.
You don't need a lot of space to have a stunning home.
Save time with life hacks.
You can extend their shelf life for about 3 to 5 days.
Do it yourself.
Pour it in and attach the pump, and you're good to go.
Find great deals.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Stay healthy the easy way.
I love it. This is so fun.
Get your next epic win. Watch The List.
Well, if you're walking down the aisle this summer, you probably can't wait for the honeymoon.
Yeah, but you don't have to jump on the plane right after the ceremony anymore. Breaking tradition with Honeymoons is on our buzz list.
That's right. Third on our list, people are having their dessert first with early moon.
Yeah, Pippa Middleton is just one of the celebs who took their honeymoon before the wedding.
That's right. More and more couples are recharging before the chaos of the big day.
And you really don't have to spend a lot of money. Even a nice hotel room near your home is all you need.
That's right. Second, what could be more romantic than taking your closest buddies with you? That's right, the buddy moon is a thing.
Yep, even Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux took their best friends with them to the Four Seasons Hotel in Bora Bora.
Yeah, didn't get that invite. You know, for some it's a way to spend more time with loved ones that they don't normally see, and for others it's an extension of a destination wedding.
And finally, number 1, not every moon is about marriage. There's also a baby moon.
That's right, I took a baby moon. Mine was near Santa Barbara wine country. My husband wined and I dined a lot.
You know what? You're in good company because Olivia Wilde relaxed in Hawaii before baby number 2, and Chrissy Teigen and John Legend reportedly went to Morocco before baby Luna arrived.
All right, for more on traditional moons, visit thelisttv.com.
Musing over moons on our buzz list. Now on the list, try a Singapore sling to get a taste of the islands. Step 1, combine gin, Grand Marnier, brandy, and maraschino cherries in a glass. Step 2, muddle or crush your cherries to release the flavor. Step 3, add pineapple juice, lime juice, and a dash of cherry bitters. And step 4, shake, strain over ice, and top with soda water. Time to get tropical. For the latest trends, deals, and life hacks, go to thelisttv.com. Want to binge watch the list? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add the list to your Roku now. On the next list, 1. So you haven't prepared for retirement. Don't worry, everything you need to do to retire, even if you don't have money. 2. Leveling up and breaking the glass ceiling with girls who game.
So ladies, don't be afraid.
And 3. New hot dog fusions that'll blow your mind and your taste buds. All that on tomorrow's list.
Okay, as a parent, a little bit of me hopes my son becomes super rich so I can kick back and enjoy. Case in point, this little girl, Ava, who was making bank on the internet. She's on the viral list.
I don't follow rules. I follow dogs on social media.
This is 7-year-old Ava Ryan, and she is cracking us up right now.
Gotta deal with it, honey.
Her mom, Katie, posts fun videos like these on her Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages, which have garnered hundreds of thousands of fans.
I'm speechless.
To see a list of our favorite Ava videos, head online to thelisttv.com.
I feel so cute tonight, so I'm gonna take a picture of myself. Oh no.
Little girl, big laughs on the viral list.
Finally, I'm out of here.
That little girl is adorable. The confidence that she exudes. You know, you really could learn a little something from her.
You know what? I need some of that star power for sure. And our kids, we should put our kids on camera more.
I know.
You know, so we can get famous.
I agree, because Lord knows we need it.
We need it.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
We'll see you soon.